Hey everybody, so tonight we have a bit of a difficult game. Going to try the 3v5 again and see if it goes better this time. It was really surprising how bad my previous 3v5 attempt went compared to how good my 3v4 attempt went. I guess there's just a lot of randomness that goes into this, especially with the AI. But we're going to try again. This time I'm going to play as the Confederacy. Haven't played as them in a while, and they're a pretty strong faction. And I figured let's do just evil factions versus good factions because they're sort of three bad guys and five good guys. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a little worried because it turns out um, all the good air civilizations are on the good guy side. The rebels, the Naboo, the Republic, and the Wookiees. So that could be interesting. We need a lot of anti-air stuff, which might make this extra hard. But let's give it a try and see what happens. I'm gonna play on Yavin IV because it's a cool planet. Um, and yeah, everything else here is pretty typical. We're gonna do all visible just to make it maybe a little bit easier on me. But other than that, nothing too fancy. Let's get started. All right, hopefully, yes, sweet, lots of nerfs. Um, let's build a prefab shelter first, though. Come on, grab the nerfs. There we go. And I'd like a nursery. Okay, let's put this kind of over here where it's safe. Oh, there's fish too, which is something nobody else is going to have. Let's put you guys on carbon. Okay, and where's my scout at? Okay, time to get. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, we have two holocrons. This is awesome. All right, we are. Okay, I don't want to steal nerfs from my allies. Can I steal them from any of my enemies? The enemies are pretty far away, which is actually really awesome. Probably not. The nerfs seem to be pretty well concentrated. Yeah, it looks like everybody kind of grabs what they originally have, and then that's it. Oh, I was very idle, which is very bad. Um, okay, let's build a food production center. Should I build it by the fish, though? There's not that many fish, actually. There's only a few. It's probably not worth it. Um, and do I have one too many nerfs? Two too many nerfs. Okay. Well, I will make a new nerf shelter for them eventually, but not quite yet. Um, actually, wasn't quite as many nerfs as I thought there would be. So let's put you guys on food, and we'll do the food production center over there. And yeah, let's put you guys back here as well. And I'm gonna have you become hunters. We only have these Eopies and or elephants. They actually have a decent amount of food. Get that one if you could. Put you on carbon. Actually, what we could do. Okay, my allies down here. So that lake's actually not that great. Some of these other lakes are a little fishier. Um, let's put some carbon over here. It doesn't really matter too much. Um, all right. So, oh, what? Oh, where were those nerfs? Oh, they're my nerfs. Oh, you're still my nerfs. Thought we were allies. Prefab shelters. Okay, I'm gonna trust that he gets them. Didn't. If they kill those two nerfs, I'm gonna be really, really mad at them. I mean, at least helps my ally, but also I'm pretty sure I clicked this guy and told him to follow. Why is he not following? Can you not follow enemy nerfs? Oh, I mean, I made a big mistake here. That's really annoying. We have so many holocrons, I don't really want to give up this map. Ah! Okay, good, they're green now, which means they're gonna probably leave, right? Alright. You. Oh, don't kill him, don't kill him. You stay here. I'm gonna do this. You head down here. I know I'm wasting tons of precious time here. Which is, trust me, not what I wanted to do. But it's the way it worked out. I'm gonna have you. I don't have enough carbon, but eventually I'd like you to build me let's put some of you guys on carbon. I'd like to build a nursery down there. I probably shouldn't send that guy over so soon, come to think of it. Because he's kind of idle now. Don't you steal them. Don't you even think about it. Nope, stay still. Why are you moving? Okay. Let's keep getting some food. And yeah, I know you're idle. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. There's no use making anything. Okay, good. Have enough carbon. Just build it right next to the place. I don't want to risk anything. I could put it for the power core, but more prefab shelters. I keep forgetting about that. Not enough carbon. Okay, now we do. Nope. How much is it? 25. I was hitting the wrong button. Nerf captured where? Don't tell me it's down here. Oh, sweet! Revenge of the nerfs. Nope, no, just stay there, just stay there, just stay there. Let's put you guys over here. Don't you dare steal them. Okay. Oh, not you guys, sorry. All these scouts, this is really annoying. But in the long run, it'll pay off. Okay, you come back up here, and do I have enough buildings for tech level 2? I do, sweet. And we have more carbon. I'm wasting all my carbon on this. I'm very aware. My base is also very inefficient, but alright, so I need some of you guys to be on carbon, I think. I think I have too many non-carbon workers here. Make sure I click the EOP. There's some dewbacks too, that's really good. But I imagine it's going to be very soon that my friends, or my not friends, start hitting the next tech level. Which means I need... Okay, I need to save first of all, let's do that. Yeah, we are. Actually, we're not too far behind now that I'm looking at the scores. I feel like I'm very far behind, like I don't have enough workers, but apparently, I don't know, the nerfs are going to make up for it, I think. I'm just going to say Confed, because it's going to be a long game, probably. And I do want to make troopers soon, and a troop center soon. We'll have plenty of food. I want to make a giant temple, too. Maybe I should just go work for the temple. Hope I don't get attacked, but I am on the end, which means he has a troop center, but oh, he does have a trooper. So I should probably, maybe I'll make a turret. That's probably what I'll do, is I'll make a turret and giant temple as soon as we take level 2. Alright, you research that. And I would like you to build me temple first. I don't have a power core. God, I'm so far behind. Alright, I need you to build me a power core. I don't have carbon. Okay, build me a Jedi Sith temple, rather. And let's kind of put it just up there. Maybe I should have made more workers first. Alright, once these guys are done here, I'm going to put them, I think, all on carbon because I'll have enough food for a while. I'll start making some farms, too. I'm going to need Nova as well. Let's put you guys on Nova. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get use carbon to get the Nova, which means no power core still. Can you guys lend me a Gonk droid, please? That'd be nice. Once I get more carbon, I'll make some farmers, but I'm going to have to just deal with the food I have for now. I think I'm good. Kind of way ahead on food. Tech level 2, they're starting to catch up. Alright, I need to make a power core is what I need. Which means a little more carbon, please. Yeah, I need lots of Nova, too. Okay, you guys have enough now to build me a power core. Let's see how much I can fit inside the power core. Oh, I can make a Gonk tree after that. I'm really going to need more Nova. I'm going to start researching that. Alright, yeah, my next priority is going to be to get... Oh, I need to make a turret, too. Because otherwise I could be in big trouble here. they start attacking me. I do want to get those holocrons. Also, I'm once again out of prefab shelter space. Let's just make 2 of you guys. Which means I'm again out of... Okay. Nope, need more of that. Build, build, build. Okay, good. And you make a gonk droid over here. Actually, I don't even need that anymore, really, do I? Are you? Oh, he's actually powered. Save the gonk droid. Let's save that carbon. All right. And come on, one more Nova guy, return to your place. Let's put you 2 on farms. Start giving me some more food. All right. Oh, here they come. Oh, a couple of them coming over here to say hello. Oh, you know what? Some of those white things I think are not holocrons, but some of them are. Okay. Let's do a save here, because this turret's not going to be enough. I'm going to need a second turret and maybe some... I mean, I'm going to need some troops eventually, but we're going to just deal with what we have for now. Maybe my allies could send me somebody to help, but I don't know how to use the commands for that, so you guys build a turret up here, if you could, please, quickly. Why don't you guys take a little break? Hey, the Mecha Cat's helping. Luckily they can take out those guys pretty quickly, and a second turret will help a lot as well. Turrets are really great at this early stage in the game. Scouts not so much, but... Nice. What's the thing for? Not enough Nova, okay. Let's put some of you guys in there. Oh, please tell me the whole entire map is not going to be continuously attacking me now. Just one after the other. That's a Massassi Temple, but that's a holocron. I wonder if a lot of those white dots I saw were actually Massassi Temples. But there is one right there, though. Don't shoot that guy. I need him to get my holocrons.
Give me a task.
They're just going to follow him, aren't they? Wonder how many he can take on. Okay, there's 2 right here. If they're going to follow me until they kill me, I'm going to have to just see what I can do. Okay, I need to get you back here, and... Alright, I need more farms is what I need. I know you're all idle. But I need you guys for kind of the power there, unfortunately. Get you inside there. Need better range, too. Alright, I need you to make me a mech factory. Why can't I make a mech factory? Oh, I need more ore. Gah, where's the ore? Ore's down here, okay. Alright, put you guys down on that. It's going to be very annoying if I have to deal with all these attacks. Especially when they're kind of close to my base here. Need more prefab shelters. This is very frustrating. And why are you getting carbon way over there? That seems like a bad place to get carbon. How about with that, please? You as well. Okay. It's not too late to get some holocrons, though.
Certainly. I feel my anger.
That's not a holocron. That is, okay.
They will pay. I wish to learn.
I know we're not being attacked, so I'm going to put you guys back on these farms. And I'll put you guys back on carbon. And even better, let's make a troop center, because if I make a troop center, I can, it's probably again not the best place for it, but I really want to get some just troops in here. And then that'll be good. Alright, so 3 holocrons will be nice. I don't know if there are any others around here. Hopefully my allies have some of them. Oh, there's one way over there, so I can get a spaceport soon. Okay, so I also need to make some other tier 2 buildings. Well, actually, no, I don't if I make a mech factory. Get on ore, please. I need more ore. And you... I need to make these guys. And you make me some farms, 3 farms. Okay, let's put the farms over here. Okay, let's get you back up here. And you're not healed or anything, but there was one more that was close.
I feel my anger.
Alright, who's idle? You are. Okay, I'm gonna put you on farm duty as well. And I need to start researching some of this stuff too. It's a worthy investment. So pretty soon I should be able to get to the next tech level. Is number 2 doing okay? Yeah. Oh, don't die, don't die.
I will comply in sight.
Tech level 3. Oh, I need more. Okay, I need more food and more buildings. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And we'll put you in there, and then you can garrison in here until the Rancor target the enemy attack. Not yet.
Of course, my lord.
Alright, I should probably actually not have made so many troopers because I really need the food. And I need you to make me a mech factory. So I have two level 2 buildings. I'll make more mech factories somewhere else, but...
Fire at will.
Alright, good job. You can get in here as well.
Of course, my lord.
And as soon as you are done with this building, we can get to tech level 3, which is going to be great for our survival. How are you guys doing? Sending a bunch of guys to attack either me or my... Oh, my ally's in trouble here. Red guy, maybe you should help out, because I don't have anybody to help out. I do have some troops, I guess. Tech level 3, okay. So until I get to tech level 3, there's not a whole lot I can do. Red guy sending the troops somewhere else. I don't think he's going to die, but he didn't finish his wall. He could be continuously attacked down there. Alright, let's do this. A friend in need is a friend indeed, right?
Target in sight. Get them.
Oh, this is actually taking some damage here. They're going, I guess it's the shortest route, but it's not the route I would have probably wanted them to take. It's probably better to get some strike mechs and send them down. Let's do better farms, better Nova, research better troops when they get there. I should make mounted troopers, that's what I should have done. I have so much Nova. Don't need this much Nova, to be honest. Should probably put some more guys on carbon, actually. Maybe over here you can start getting some carbon. Yeah, keep going over there. Be attacked by a cat. I'm very worried I could lose this guy, because he's already in. My troops are not going to help. I need to make strike mechs. Oh, he's just getting totally beat up by everybody. What's this? Command center, great. Okay, let's you research this. And I need more of everything, essentially. This guy might just have to... he's gone. I mean, there's just no saving him from this. I wish... not enough carbon. What did I get? Farm... I don't know what that was. Alright.
Super. Super.
Yeah, General Veer's resigned. Alright, I'm gonna need to defend this guy, so let's get him some strike mechs soon. Oh, that guy's actually pretty good against strike mechs. beef up that turret a little bit. And I'm gonna need a new mech. I need so much stuff. Okay. I think I have too many guys on Nova, and I need more on Carbon. Let's put you back on Nova. Okay. Because I don't have enough Carbon to build a new command center, which is what I really want to do right now. And I need to keep building mechs. Oh, that guy. Shouldn't have sent down there. Okay, they do have a fortress. I think this is where we make our stand. Good, they're going the right way. Okay, I think the next important thing is to make a new command center, so I can start making more workers. So then I can kind of snowball from there. Definitely want to research that. Oh, not enough Carbon, of course. You just have to stand there and look pretty, Mr. Janozun, because I can't do anything yet. Oh, I need anti-air stuff as well. This is hard. Okay, at least those guys are working on Carbon now. And just start gathering, I guess. Alright. Okay, you can replenish this now. Tech level 3, I thought it was tech level 4, but it's not. Put you guys in there. Okay, I need you to probably build me a wall. Where's the best place to build the wall? Need to find a choke point. Oh, okay, that's anti-air troopers, so that's actually okay. I think the wall might just have to kind of go across here. I need a new power core. Let's do it up here. And I'm gonna need a fort. I need a lot of builders is what I need. I'd like to make a fortress. No, not scouts.
Get them.
Okay, speaking of anti-air troopers, I'll need to make some of them myself, I think, or an anti-air turret. Okay, so they're attacking this building, which gives me a little bit of time to gather up strike mechs and things. The reason I went strike mechs, I can't believe I made a scout. You're under attack already? Prefab shelters. I'll have a fortress soon, but until then. Yeah.
At your command. Fire at will.
Okay, you guys are kind of in defensive mode over here. It's me and my last ally are doing okay. How's this fortress coming? Jeez, this guy is sturdy. There we go. Well, they have mechs as well, which means I really need to, just like start building. Okay, I need. Are you all powered? Yes, good. I have so much to do. Okay. Okay, let's retreat back here a little bit. Get these guys helping out.
Receiving.
Okay, finish the gate, please. Okay, I'd like to get a shield generator as well. The best place for it is where that prefab shelter is. I guess this is okay. Let's do it there. Alright, I need to make a heavy weapons factory as well. So you need to make some more farmers. Actually, let's put just a bunch of you guys on farms. That's 6 of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put some more guys on Nova. I will eventually need some Nova. Oh good, my allies here with some help as well, since we're not being attacked down here yet. This will be the main battlefront, it looks like. Let's get you guys sort of in defensive posture here. You guys can get back here. And okay, why don't you build me an anti-air turret, 'cause I'm probably gonna need that. Hey, I'm gonna use a lot of mechs. Cause I did see somewhere, I think, something. Need some bounty hunters clearly. Some Geonosians are good. Once again, the prefabs. Yeah. Okay, I also need a heavy weapons factory because eventually I'd like to get to the next tech level. Maybe make some artillery as well. I need like one of you guys just build me some more prefabs. We're kind of actually locked in over here. I don't have a ton of space. Which is, okay. Even my ally too, he doesn't have a lot of space to build things. We'll clear some with the trees eventually. But yeah, that's what I'm worried about, the artillery. But they seem to be doing okay. I do want to research this. Okay, we have an anti-air thing. Should probably put one more like up here. And so if you guys build me a Nova production center over here while we can. Alright, we're starting to get a good amount of mechs, I think. I'm gonna need some more farmers for next tech level. What do I keep saying? What do I keep seeing, hearing, whatever. Alright, you can back up. I'm gonna need a research center as well. Alright, you guys start building this. Oh, you know what? There's a few. You can go on the do back there. And alright. Tech level 4. Hey, I don't remember making a Geonosian, but I'm okay with that. Alright, now the real fun begins. We're gonna just kind of trying to think what I want to do. Do I want to actually go on the offense? I might. This is where I always get really torn. I really want to do like a strong defense, but okay, let's make a second heavy weapons factory because I do want heavy weapons to be kind of a big part of my approach here. The Confederacy gets some good heavy weapons. And why are you putting a command center there? That's not really where I'd want the command center to be, but okay. Some of you guys can become farmers. That's part of it. I don't have these 2 farms being used. You 3 are idle. Yeah, I could have laid this base out probably a lot better. Definitely a lot better. I also need more food, which is what I'm working on. I love the Geonosians, so let's make some more of them. Alright, is anyone else tech level 4 yet? Yes. Trade Federation, my ally. Oh, okay, everybody is but the Gungans. And General Veers, who was obviously defeated. So now it's a 2v5. Yay! This is going to be hard. This is going to be really hard. I don't know why Mechamok is doing so bad, just because he's kind of confined in the corner there. Because they're not fighting each other or anything. Oh, the Confederacy's been attacking him, that's why. Good job, dude. Okay, we're getting some pummels and some better stuff in here now. Do they have any anti-air stuff? They do have anti-air stuff, so I'm gonna kind of be a little bit more cautious with these guys. Um, let's make some of these. Okay, I need you two can get on carbon, and you can make me. I need a war center, which would be really helpful, and I need a research facility. And I'd love to put them somewhere in the power core, but I am severely limited on my locations here. Is that going to be powered? No. I don't have anything. Let's get some troops just in you for more attack. Okay. Alright, tech level 4. I probably don't need this. Let's upgrade the artillery. Okay, you're idle. You guys are all idle. I really need to find a place for a research center. I guess back here I'll have to do. Okay, he actually is powered. As for the war center, I'd love some more buildings as well. There's just not space. War center, war center. There you are. Yeah, I laid this out pretty bad. It's actually a decent spot for a farm. Yeah, let's put you guys on. Probably use some more ore. Why don't you guys build another ore production facility? And I want some of you to become farmers because we are still a little behind on food despite all of our yummy, yummy nerfs. Alright, this isn't ideal, but it'll have to do. Okay, how are we doing over here? Alright, could be better, could be worse. I'm gonna put the bounty hunter inside here too. More paper shelter. Okay, research this. I have 12 idle workers. And I need to research you. And I'd like to research something else there in a minute. Okay, we have you guys, which is awesome. You can really help out with our long-range defense here. Because artillery is good against, like, almost everything. More speed. It's anti-air, that might be good, though. Okay. Let's do better mechs, and... I made a heavy weapons factory instead of a research center. That's dumb. Also, my guys are being very inefficient with their carbon, but what can you do? Well, what you can do is build more prefab shelters, even though I have nowhere to build them. Oh, those guys are fishing. Okay. I don't want to build it here just because that's actually very inefficient. And then I want you guys to build carbon production centers so you can actually still get to it, even once the prefabs are built. Ooh. Alright, we're hanging in there. Take level 4 that they're going to be getting like cannons and stuff soon, which is not great. I'd like to build like another fortress to get 20 stored units in there. Not really going to worry about Jedi so much. Oh. When I thought I couldn't get any worse, now my ally is oh, they have a giant master coming, that's not good. Okay, let's upgrade him. I'm not even sure all these do, but I know they're good. Um, could really use another heavy weapons thing too. Let's make some more bounty hunters. And at the research center, I'd like to build shield walls. I do want to build a second fortress. I need to find a spot for it, which is like almost like right where that Nova is, although I have my anti-air thing there. Um, there's not a spot for it, unfortunately. Okay, I gotta take out that cannon before it's gonna destroy everything here. I'm actually really constricted by the fact that there's not a lot of stuff here. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? You can attack and put on the ground, can't you? There's some trees for me, buddy. Okay, you three can do that if you would be so kind. The shield is really paying off lots of dividends. I need more strike mechs though. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the Confederacy cannot get upgraded strike mechs, even though we're supposedly really good at mechs. Command center. Okay, we're starting to branch out a little bit, which is good. And he's actually doing some damage over there too. Good job, dude. Maybe I should help him out down there, but I don't know how to get down there without getting past all these guys. That's going to be hard. I wonder if I can just send some of you guys down here to reinforce them. I'm sure that'd be helpful. They're the only Air Force we're really going to have on our team. Alright, we're doing okay. Some strike mechs now. I also need to get a spaceport. Okay, we're doing okay on food now. I almost want to get a second war center. How are you guys doing at war? Oh, you're my idle workers, okay. There's Nova down here. If you could sneak down here. Get some more of that. I have 90 workers. Let's do 10 more. Let's do 5 here. And 5 up here. And what are you? Carbon. Let's put you on food as well. Alright. I know I probably still have too many idle workers, but I'm gonna have to do what I can do. Okay. Main priority is going to be just keep upgrading things. Advanced anti-air turrets is a ton of ore. Is there any more ore left on this part of the map? There's Nova. So you know what I need to do actually? Oh, there's a little bit down there. Okay, don't go near the fortress. Look, that guy is it's like the remains of his ruins, his gate there. So I'm like very like 50-50 on this right now because they're going to send more and more powerful units against me as they build up their economies. We're going to start pushing back. So I'm really glad we are. Right now I think my money is on us by maybe a little bit, but it's close. Let's say 55%. I do love these Geonosians though. They seem to do a ton of damage even though they're not really made to do a ton of damage. I could use like some cannons or some artillery down here really. Right now I need everything on defense till I kind of build up my army and my economy. So where's your spaceport at? I should assume you have a spaceport. Please, there it is, okay. It is kind of a circuitous route. Maybe putting it down here would be good. Let's have one of you guys come down here. In fact, let's have a couple of you guys come down here and kind of maybe can branch out a bit. Actually, that's a great idea. We could take some of his resources back. Oh, I want to do that. It's going to be hard, but we should do that for sure. Okay, let's kind of put the spaceport down here. Because I want to get some distance between his spaceport and mine. I think it's as the crow flies is how they measure that. So it's up there. So I kind of put it down here. I'm not sure if the uphill downhill is going to really make a difference, but I can start getting a resupply of Nova there. You guys are going to make a hole in my wall there, which is not great. All right, I need more artillery. I need more space. If I can push forward over to here, because they're not really coming around there as much. I need more ore to build anything like a shield generator, which is what I really want. Somebody's turning somebody. Alright, let's put you over here. I want you to no, not repair. Okay. If I destroy you, could I build something there that's more valuable? Like a heavy weapons factory. I could, it's just it's so crowded. You know, I have 2 already. Let's not do another one. We're missing 1 farmer, or 1 farm. Target the enemy attack. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. I really need 2 fortresses, though, is what I need. Okay, let's max that out. How are you guys doing down there? Pretty good. Okay, and then you guys can make a command center down here. Maybe not right there, maybe up here. Got some Trade Federation people in here. Alright, let's give anti-air homing capabilities. That'll be really good. And I want you to kind of maybe come down to the lake. Geonosian Lake there. We can start taking out those guys for one thing, but also sort of pressing forward again, because it seems like we're starting to lose the battle here a bit. Kind of fighting on 2 fronts. Oh, thank goodness I have those anti-air turrets. Might want to make 1 more of them. So I do have a spaceport. We have a lot of Nova. Alright. Let's build a second. Okay. That's actually really good that I'm building this command center down here, because that can then build me all kinds of other stuff. Like a second war center, for one thing. Alright, how much Nova do we get per trip? 11, good. I was hoping for more than 10. Oh, we have a cannon here. When you guys got that cannon, I know you're not the best at it, but cannon has longer range than anything else. It's really good at attacking buildings. But I don't have any mounted troopers or Jedi or anything, so. Oops, is that another cannon? It is. A couple cannons. Okay, we're going to start pressing forward. That's all there is to it. I know we're out of the shield, but it's just so crowded around here. I want to build another shield generator out here and start kind of, I guess, more anti-air stuff. The trouble is when I start getting away from things, I lose like my anti-air benefits. That's a really good upgrade. I probably should have gotten a while ago. Repeater troopers I'll want eventually. Assault mechs I will want if I can get enough Nova for it. Might rely more on the shorter mechs. I will want, I might not even bother with pummels, we'll see. What does this do? Oh, I want that, that's unique to us. Heavy weapons units getting +1 attack range, definitely want this. Better troopers too, we could get in a little bit. Alright, let's do, we have plenty of stuff here, kinda. I should make some anti-air mobiles as well. But yeah, what's great down here, oh, you can get on. For now, I just want like a really good economy. Okay, we're starting to get pushed back over here, so let's actually start building up. Do I want to build another fortress? Do I want to waste that much ore? I don't know if I do or not. Probably not. But I could do a heavy weapons factory and a mech factory. Of course, I built this all on a hill. Alright, we'll leave that for now. Shield generator could be good too for defense. I might actually build a second air. Well. Oh, that's what I want to do. Prefab shelters, right. knew there was something. And then I can build on the hill. Sweet, that's what I need. It's just a bunch of prefab shelters. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. I don't want to interrupt these guys, or maybe they should be interrupted, but... Okay, we're starting. I mean, we're losing guys, but I think they're losing it a little bit faster than we are. It's 100 ore. I feel like at this point I shouldn't use that much ore, but whatever. Okay, that's really good to get. I'm not going to worry about troops yet. I want to kind of save my resources a bit. Get my mechs and heavy weapons up. Alright, let's make some more of you guys too. Because these are going to be like my main bread and butter, I think. With some support from strike mechs, take out the enemy troopers, and mech destroyers take out the enemy mechs. Really, those 4 units I think I could probably make a pretty decent fighting force with if I do the 2 types of mechs and the 2 types of heavy weapons. I'm struggling to think of a unit that would be good against those guys. Maybe Jedi a little bit, but I guess some bounty hunters would be good to mix in there too. Confederacy 5. Let's actually make some of those because they're pretty cheap. Oh, we have better abilities here. A bunch of Gungan medics coming. Alright. How many auto workers do I have? 18, okay. Oh, you guys are out of ore, that's why. I don't really want to steal your Nova. Maybe I could steal some Nova from down here. And let's make a group of those guys down here. And that's definitely good to have too. Better power core I think is worthwhile. And maybe you guys can make sort of some more prefab shelters here. I think a shield would be good too, because we're going to be fighting back here sooner or later. Oh yeah, they're really coming through now. I think I need to make a mech factory, unfortunately, even though I worked or a couple of them. Ironically, the best place probably would have been right here. Might trap a worker or something, but whatever. I think it would be worth building a shield generator. I really do. I know it's so much ore, but it's just it's too good not to. Even I'm kind of blocking in this mech factory. An air cruiser, or is that? Oh, that's an enemy air cruiser. Oh dear, that's going to be an issue. Do I have any Geonosians? I thought I put some at the lake because they all died. What kind of units do they have? A lot of troopers, yeah, a lot of troopers, some mechs. I'm worried about this area down here. This could be really bad. Time to build a wall too. I want to be a little too far forward, but... And then I'll need some anti-air stuff as well. I'm out of ore though. Let's go ahead and do some more trading. Okay, I'll put you guys kind of over here defensively. How much do these cost? Oh, they're not that bad. A little bit Nova, but not anything too horrible. Those guys are working on the mech factory. Alright, I think we need to start getting on the attack here, because we're starting to build up a real army. And you guys are cheap in terms of resources, so... I kind of want to do some troopers too, just as like the bread and butter. But I don't have many troop centers. Maybe we'll do them later. Fortress is okay. Luckily cannons get on fairly quick once you get on them. I mean these things are okay against buildings, they're not great against buildings. Oh no, they got my anti-air mobile. Alright, I think we need to start pushing forward, so... the question is, do I want to push forward down here or back there? So red, who's it really attacking it? Red's my ally. It's probably more the Wookiees that are attacking him down here. Oh, they turned this guy against me. Yeah, the trouble up here is I don't have as much production as I would like. I only have one of those heavy weapons factories. But ironically, I can hold a lot better up here. Oh, I lost my anti-air turret at some point. That's what the cannon must have been firing at. Okay, I think I need to take on the rebels or somebody up here. Yeah, well, I wish I could do like just an insurmountable, like a series of walls here that, maybe that's not a bad idea actually. If I just take a bunch of ore and build like 5 walls in a row. I wonder, I mean, I guess eventually they make cannons and just kind of burn through it, right? But I kind of want to see what they would do. Then I could focus more up here. Because we've got to start being on the offense. It's 2 versus 5. We can't just sit here forever until our resources run dry. Although we do have a lot of banthas and things. Maybe once I clear these guys, I'll start moving out. I mean, they're all kind of attacking me up here, so I can take some pressure off at least. Get those. I can kill those guys, which would be good. I do want to start actually researching pummels. Pummels are really good against buildings, whereas artillery is kind of just okay against buildings. Alright, we still have some more sort of holes in our lineup. Alright. Push him back. Push him back. Way back. Okay. What's that from? Oh, Beach Boy song. Don't have a lot of Geonosians, but they are good. Let's research that first, though. Alright, keep pushing, guys. Focus on what's good for you. Let's keep you guys moving forward. You guys... Okay, so the goal is going to be take out this fortress here. If I can get to it. Okay, got a big battle. I need you guys in here too, and I need the artillery coming in behind. Okay, why don't you guys move over a bit, make some way for the buddies here. Keep you guys moving forward as well. Hope I see a cannon over there. Good. Alright, got a nice little army here. Let's keep moving though, keep moving. Let's put you guys back on Nova. I kind of want to build another gate here too. I think that'd be helpful getting people out. That's not what I meant to do. Control Z, Control Z. Yeah, whatever. Alright, make some more Geonosians, please. We have a good amount of stuff right now. Okay, clearly I need more heavy anti-air as well. Trouble is I'm out of my shields right now, so I'm going to start eventually losing unless I can build more shields or keep pushing forward. Let's keep pushing forward. Who am I losing? Strike mechs? Mainly, yeah. need like just you guys take out him. Keep pushing forward. I think those guys, actually they're not mechs, they're mobile shields. I lost a bounty hunter there, I think. Okay, take out this guy because he could do a lot of damage. Oh, somebody's trying to turn my folks against them. Oh, not scouts, not scouts. Okay, I'm gonna set those guys over here, those guys over here, and alright, and then we're gonna get a move on with our lives. See what we can do. Oh, that's actually good. All those trees are dead. That must have been the air cannon. Oh, we're gonna lose those guys before they get there. Where did our mechs go? We're kind of too spread out. Do I even have any strike mechs anymore? I have a few. Keep moving forward. There's this choke point here is hurting me more than it is them. Okay, let's get you guys moving forward. I just need more stuff. Meanwhile, oh, that's not good. I can't focus on two fronts at once. I don't know what's good against. I guess the troopers are good against the Naboo stuff, because they're good against like everything. Maybe I should fight on this front. That could have been a big mistake there, not going over here. May even be my fatal mistake. If I lose my ally and my supply of Nova, this game could be over. Alright, retreat. I don't want to retreat, I want to take out this fortress, but it's just, the fortress is just a fortress. It's not going to matter if I don't get you guys back here. Yeah, this is going to be hard. Let's get you guys down here. And I mean, this area could already, I should have been looking down here more, paying more attention to it. That guy is not actually on our side, he was turned. Oh, look at all those cannons, this is really bad. They're just obliterating through everything. I kind of want to do what I haven't ever done before and reload, but I don't know how I'm going to get myself out of this if they're attacking me from both sides at once. Like with my one ally here dead, it's 2v5 and I can't. Oh, you know what? Let's pause to think a second. I meant to make this terminate the commander just for this reason. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying because I've been playing this for like an hour now, and I don't want to really go through the trouble of like obliterating all these civilizations. It's going to take ages. Maybe I'll just restart. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take an intermission. If you see this, it means I decided to come back to this game, but I kind of want to just restart, maybe try to protect my ally a little bit better, and yeah, and make it a terminate the commander map. So let's do that, and if that doesn't go any better and I decide to come back to this one, then I will see you guys after this. Hey friends, so I am back and I decide I am going to continue this game. It's actually 2 days later now, and in the interim I went ahead and did A very similar game to this one, which I'll upload next. So if you want to kind of follow along chronologically, I guess, you may want to pause this video, watch the next one, and come back to this one, but up to you. Either way, should be fine. So in the next one, I won't spoil, the result, but it was a 3v4, and it was Terminate the Commander, so a little bit easier, still a lot of fun, and a lot of action, and more what I intended this game to be. But it occurred to me, because I didn't make this Terminate the Commander, there are other win conditions. And obviously, I can't get all the holocrons. I don't even remember how many we had here. I think 3. It's funny how much or how little I remember from 2 nights ago, but a lot going on in my head. But we can build a monument. So it looks like we might need a little bit more ore. So I think it's 3,000 carbon, nova, and ore. But if we can build a monument, I think it might be kind of fun trying to keep the enemy out of both these areas and away from our monument for a little bit. So I'm going to continue the game. That's going to be the goal, and let's see what happens. So first of all, it looks like we could use some more farms. But I'm most worried about the area down here. Alright, let's have you guys take out the Giant Master, because he's going to be an issue. And, oh, we have all kinds of people. Okay, we do have a lot of these guys, though, so that's good. Okay, I do have some workers here, and more all the time. Let's build this. What is this? Troop Center. Oh, it's not my fortress, so I can't really do anything about that. Oh, let's get back here. I'm going to need some anti-air stuff, too. And you guys keep killing these things so they don't kill these guys, because I'm going to need some Nova. Well, and everything here is really low, which is annoying. And these things actually don't kill the mounted troopers, despite being troopers very fast, I guess because of their shields and defenses. We're starting to make some progress. Oh. This should help out too. And, oh, gotta get rid of those cannons. Okay, let's make just a bunch of regular troopers. And yeah, more anti-air mobiles would be good. Did I lose all my workers already? I guess so. Alright, let's rebuild that mech factory because I think that might be important here. And how are you guys doing? Not great. Could be better. Although not as bad as the other side. Let's get you all in defensive mode. Keep you where it's shielded. And... oh, they're coming in, That's not good. Okay, how are we doing in terms of stuff? Not great. Let's get a bunch of mechs. I don't want to use any Nova for obvious reasons. I'm actually getting a little low on carbon too. I would really like to build another shield generator here. I gotta repair this wall if I can get some workers in there. Okay, let's get a kind of critical mass of these guys down here. Maybe you can kind of get inside here. That's an idea. If I can get some workers in here, because I do have a population, it's population free. Alright, we can still kind of keep them protected. But what I really need to do, okay, good, let's get you guys down here as well. We have some anti-air stuff. Oh, I need some bounty hunters. I don't have a fortress though. God, that's gonna make this hard. Let's make some mech destroyers. They seem to have a lot of mechs. Enough guys shooting the Jedi should do the trick. Alright, I really need to get to 3,000 ore so I can build... oh, I had too many. Grr. So I can start building this monument, because that's going to be what really saves me. And also, are my carbon workers stopped? Let's see, idle workers, 16. Yeah, looks like we have a bunch of idle workers. Although I guess a lot of them are doing stuff. I'm trying to focus on carbon-only units. Alright, I could destroy the command center. Let's build it. Could build it back here. Maybe back here would be good. Let's do it back there. And even though it's going to put me in a deficit of carbon for a bit, it is really important that we get this done. Better buildings would be good. I need more ore. Okay, let's do a little more ore. Let's put you guys on defensive modes. We're starting to get some armies going here. Let's get some more of you guys. Oh, population limit is reached. Okay, I might need to get those workers going then. It keeps saying somebody's not working around here. Maybe it's just showing the spaceport. Alright. You guys, I don't know, get carbon, I guess. Oh, you know, actually, okay, we got some guys coming in here. Don't see any air. These guys are very sturdy, and they're good against mechs too, so we gotta really focus them down. Let's make some more. Actually, let's upgrade our troopers a bit. Better range and all. Oh, another cannon too. I need to rebuild that wall, which means I need some more ore. Even though I have a horrible ore rate right now. Horrible rate of everything, which needs to kind of calm down, but is what it is. Okay, you guys aren't doing much of anything. Could you actually, yeah, let's repair this wall. Let's do a new gate here. And I might need some of you guys to kind of come out here and cover them. Alright, nice. Oh, somebody's getting turned. I need some of you guys to take out them with their mechs, because that's what you were good at. And, oh, cannon. Alright, I need to make some Geonosians. Population limit reached. Oh, of course it is. Alright, I might need to actually get rid of some workers. So you guys all kind of build this thing. At least these guys are shielded too, that'll help. And the good news, he's attacking my wall. Let's keep you guys in the back here. Okay. Meanwhile, down here, I do want to rebuild the gate for obvious reasons. Yeah, get that cannon. Nice. Alright, a little worried about anti-air stuff too, so let's bring these guys forward. And how's the monument going? 74%? Not bad. Yeah, these things are great because they bring back, well, 11. It's not a ton, but it's the only nova I think we have. Oh, here's a bunch of guys. Alright, let's bring them up forward too. Actually is a little bit of nova there. I could put some of you guys on that. Did I actually say build a gate or did I just do a wall? I might have just done a wall. Okay, why don't you build fast though, because not gonna last forever. Nothing does, right? Should probably spend more of my resources on mechs, even though I could use more carbon, but, oh, okay, we need to get my strike mechs to take out these cannons. It's gonna be maybe a suicide mission here. You guys can kind of get in defensive mode back here. Okay, I'd love to have just all kinds of resources. Let's build me a shield generator up here, because that'd be helpful. That might block circulation. Alright, let's do it there. And I want another power core to serve that. Do I actually have nerfs in here? I do. I'm a little worried about that. I can make like accolades and all too, but... Oh, okay. Cannons. Take out the cannons. They're starting to actually take out my fortress, which is not good. Okay, now you can back up. And yeah. Let's make some more of these little guys. Are you guys done yet? Yes, they're done. Sweet. That's great news. That means they can go back to getting carbon. And we all love our carbon for obvious reasons. Most of my banthas are pretty safe. I'd like to start getting, I guess, do I want more Nova units? Let's do a save. Can't save chapter anymore because we not restarted, we continued. I guess this is Confed, or that might not be the right thing, but whatever. I'm going to say for Confederacy Monument, we'll call it 8. We'll continue the numbering at least. Alright, so we're actually doing better than I thought we would, in all honesty. The attacks seem to have let up down here. I mean, they're coming still. Oh, my ally's actually pushing back. Good job, dude. That's much appreciated. Okay, you guys are down here. Why don't you go get me more carbon then? I kind of want to kill these guys and have them Use more units instead. 'Cause I think we're actually pretty good on carbon. I don't know if I have the worker attack upgrade. I do not. Let's try to research that for a little bit, Nova. I know I don't have a ton of stuff, but this would probably be worth it if I get a little bit more ore. Oh, they just came right in. Ah, that's not good. I'm sure they're going for the monument, or I kind of hope they're going for the monument because that would make sense. I do actually want to build a shield drainer area for that as well. Keep attacking, guys. This is priority 1. I must use a cannon to break through here, which is not good at all. Right, let's get some more ore, because we're getting a decent amount of Nova now. And we're going to need it. Down here is actually okay, because my ally's doing pretty good. It's up here that I'm sort of worried about. These guys can tear apart soldiers. Okay, they are attacking the monument, which is good. The AI is actually kind of smart. I like that. But you guys have got to take out their things much more quickly than that. And I just like sacrificed all my workers, didn't I? Let's take some of you guys. Gotta repair this wall for one thing. And then, oh yeah, get those flame troopers. They're attacking my workers, not the monument, which is really lucky, but and you guys can take out these troopers here. Even if they did go for the monument, which I'm surprised they're not. You think the AI would be programmed to like attack that at all costs. It's still okay, and it's actually kind of freeing us up for more population, so let's actually make some of these guys. And I think those guys actually were able to do some good there. Okay. I would like to make a shield generator for this thing. We'll put it way in the back here so it's very safe. Get the command center. Actually, if I put it here, I could get some units in there too. Let's do that. I'll make 2 if I have time. I'm going to make 2 power cores for it because I want to be a little redundant here. Okay. Yeah, this place actually was able to defend them pretty well, so that's pretty cool. What does this do? Line of sight and range. That's good for troopers. Although I really want more mech factory stuff. We're doing plenty good on food. So let's go ahead and send you guys on carbon. Because that seems to be our main need. We did lose a bunch of carbon workers in that last assault there. Let's also make a bunch of Geonosians. And I have some troopers in there too if I need them. You guys are kind of going to be my last line of defense there. I could make some turrets and stuff too, but don't really have the ore for it right now. I don't have the Nova for it because I made some of those cannons. But all right, 312 days, so we're getting there. And I see here's some fighting, interestingly. Okay, so now we're actually pressing forward a bit. That's cool. What do they have they're attacking me with? A lot of troopers. Pretty sure those guys count as troopers. These guys don't, but we'll take them out fast. Of course, they're good against mechs, but we can outrun them if they're going slower than the rest of the group. Let's get you guys kind of gathered up here. We have our anti-air turrets too, which is nice, and good. Better not get through that wall. I just spent a lot of ore repairing that. Alright, checking on things down here. It's kind of I can come down here, buy some stuff. Let's get rid of a lot of food. It's a horrible ratio, but we don't need all this food for anything. Okay. Watch me regret that because we're now not getting any food, but we're starting to get a nice Geonosian defensive force here. Being attacked by Aerovale, uh-oh. Oh, okay, you guys are getting overrun. Let's kind of get you back inside. These things are going to be really good against them. I'd like to make a kind of a critical mass. Because when you get enough of these things, they're really good. Alright, let's actually have
I will comply.
you guys start kind of marching forward. Guess there's a fortress there. Oh, that's coming after me. Better look out for him. Yeah, I might regret this, but let's put you guys in defensive mode out here. And I know I had at least one Geonews in here. Kind of want to lose my one guy though, but I'm also a little wary about this air cruiser. Hope I don't lose all those guys there. How are we doing on anti-air stuff? We still have quite a few, so that's not too bad. You know, it's funny, now that we're actually doing better, I almost wanted to kind of do it by conquest, but I don't know if they're running out of resources, but the attacks are definitely slowing down. I don't know. If I do it tonight, I might you guys are going the wrong way. Your enemy's over there. Blast him before he blasts you. Oh, that hurt a lot. All right. Well, you guys are all in big trouble, but at least you're still alive. Yeah, these things are so sturdy. I don't know what you're supposed to use to defeat them. Maybe some Acklays? Do I have any Acklay things over here? Alright, these guys are all mechs, so that's good. Who's attacking me here? So what I think I might actually do is maybe I'll get down to like one day and then destroy the monument myself. Oh, oh. Okay, I need some anti-air stuff over here. Didn't see that. Taking out my carbon workers. Oh, this is not good. At least we have this upgraded. Oh yeah, these things are not good against a shielded airspeeder. Hey, my allies hanging out over here. Alright, let's put you over here. We'll have you guys build some more of them. Alright, yeah, we're actually starting to push them back, which is kind of cool. And I need an idle worker, or I guess you'll do. We're going to repair this thing. Oh, we are getting attacked down here again. Oh, they're sneaking around the back way. Okay. Let's get you to build me a wall over here. It seems my ally's definitely carrying his weight. Okay, back inside where these guys can cover you. And you guys can get back on carbon over here, I guess. But once again, we can actually build up our forces a lot more. Although we are getting a little low on the carbon. Which is good for all kinds of stuff. Let's do a few more of you guys. Alright. How we doing over here? Pretty good. We're almost at the halfway mark. Let's bring you guys back here and put you on defensive mode again. Oh, I do see a hole in the gate though. Well, we did lose a lot of our workforce to that airspeeder, unfortunately. Which is not good because we are getting low on carbon now. Okay, that'll help some. Just make a bazillion spider droids. Yeah, we're gonna actually run out of carbon pretty soon. We can probably push forward. Everybody seems to be doing pretty well. Let's get some anti-air stuff in here. Do I have more anti-air stuff? Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I have the turrets here, so I hope I don't regret taking these guys out. This would be good to have some Fambas. You guys are nice to have in terms of bonus attack, but you're also taking up population space. Yeah, until we get these anti-aircraft out here, we're going to be in trouble. And, oh, I have you guys too. Let's bring you out here, see what we can do if we start pushing forward. I will need some anti-building units. You guys should do the trick. Alright, let's start pressing forward, see what happens. not going to bring all you guys, but I'll bring most of you guys out here. I want to leave some here to defend. How's the south gate? Pretty good. Got a nice critical mass of units down here. Some trade going on. And looks like you guys are kind of idle. Alright, once again we're at the cap, that's okay. Watch out for those guys, they could do a lot of damage to us. Trade Federation's doing pretty good down there, it looks like. Yeah, we just have so many units, we're outnumbering them. Let's move you guys forward too, because there's a lot of mechs apparently. Alright, I think we've upgraded everything already. Now, I do have some food in Nova. Let's make a few of these guys. He repaired, sweet, good job. And then if you could repair this wall as well. Let's make some more Geonosians. Oh, we're out of Nova, okay. And actually some bounty hunters would be good too, in case they send more Jedi, although we could probably just overpower them. Alright, let's start pressing, push them back. They destroy my temple, but I'm not too surprised about that. Let's keep you guys marching forward too, because that will be very good against my mech. That's no speeder there. These guys are really good against troopers, but these guys are really good against mechs. Kind of in each other's way here. Let's get you guys in defensive mode over here. Actually meant those guys. We're starting to get some carbon back too, which is good. I do want to keep an eye on that timer though, because I don't want to... Now that we're actually kind of pushing things back, I kind of want to keep going. I'm really surprised we're doing this well, to be honest. I wonder if these guys should press forward too. Probably. Let's go for it. You only live once, right? And I can always make more units, kind of, if I need to defend. But if I'm attacking them, I shouldn't need to defend. I do want some anti-air mobiles, though, which I don't actually seem to have. Because they all died, right? I do remember that now. I'm a little bit worried about these guys pushing forward without anti-air mobiles. Okay, why don't you guys take out this fortress over here? And you guys can kind of back up. Pretty nice armor we have here. Alright, I think we could probably use more Nova, honestly. How's the Nova trade going? It's okay. We do have 3 of those, that's kind of cool. Alright, I'm not really getting any ore, and I don't really want to trade my Nova away for ore. We have 1 anti-air turret, which is probably enough. They don't seem to be attacking us by air anymore, which was a good idea on their part. Alright, so, oop. Once again, we have a hole in the wall, looks like. Enemies in the base. I think as these guys are kind of... they're going after the carbon there, which is a really bad spot for it. Wish he wasn't doing that, but... Some Wookiees coming. Okay, you guys take out these cannons. Cannons are what I'm really worried about. They do a lot of damage to buildings, as you guys know, I'm sure. And the nice thing is, well, being attacked by Arabelle, that's not good. The nice thing is, what was I saying about that? Oh, during all of this, let's put some of you guys down here. Oh, they're in the base, they're in the base. We didn't finish the wall in time. Yeah, I know I'm attacked by Arabelle, but I think we're doing more damage to them. Alright, let's call on the Air Force here. Don't see any anti-air. I really don't want them running rampant in my base. Oh, you guys are... Didn't realize I was still making you. Alright, so they are still attacking me. Even though I'm attacking some of them, I'm not attacking, I guess, all of them. More the rebels and the Gungans. They destroyed my temple, how dare they. Okay, we are starting to lose some forces here too. And okay, that shield drainer is not really affecting things, thankfully. AI does not seem to be very good about targeting the units that they're actually good against. Let's get rid of that shield generator so it doesn't try to increase the health here. Okay, we're doing alright here. 103 days. I'll do a save in just a little bit, or I'll forget about it and regret it for the rest of my life. But okay, so we actually have a pretty good army here too if we didn't keep letting them inside the gate. Thanks, ally. We could shoot them here all day if we... That didn't happen. Alright, we are getting some resources too. So I was saying before about this now ticks up and down so I can get a little more stuff here. I really need some more assault mechs, I think. And some more artillery. Artillery are a lot cheaper though. A little harder to manage. Okay, put you guys in defensive mode kind of over here. And I'm going to be really mean here and just lock those guys in because I really don't want them to make another hole in my fort, which would be bad. Okay, I'll kind of gather up a new army over here once I get out of these guys. I could use some pummels as well. They're really good against buildings, but artillery are more fun. Do I have another mech? I have another mech factory. I don't think I have another heavy weapons factory. All right, let's do a save because I'll likely forget, and then the monument will take down on its own. But yeah, actually, this seems to be going pretty well. I might need to get some more farmers going, but it looks like from the nerfs we're doing pretty well. This makes our troops better. That could be useful. Alright, we're starting to do a little bit less great down here, maybe. But we do have enough to start actually moving forward, I think. Once I clear out those guys, perhaps. Yeah, we're definitely making progress. They'll keep sending stuff against us. Why don't you guys, I don't know. Go attack that. Okay. Yeah, we are losing forces here as we kind of attack the wrong things again and again and again. And because it's not terminating the commander, we're going to have to kind of just do this the long way. Alright, let's gather some more forces and bring them out. Alright, you know what? This gate is just like permanently open, so I'm going to lock this. And then when it closes, nice. Just send you guys into help. I'm just going to send everybody into help. And then as things die, we can make more defensive units. Hopefully I don't regret this. We do have the Geonosians if we really need them. We have some more anti-air units there. Obviously. Queue up these guys. Alright, oh, where's that guy going? Alright, let's start moving you guys forward. To support, oh, did I lose those guys? That's not good. I lost all my artillery, which I might have. That's going to make this very hard. Oh no, they're there. Okay. Not a ton of them, though. How much are pummels? 75 Nova. I might have to do some pummels. Maybe down here I'll do pummels, and upstairs I'll do artillery. Because if I don't, we're going to run out of stuff. Okay, keep moving forward. The fortress cannot attack all of you at the same time. And, okay, could be doing better over here. Let's get some of you guys over here so you can attack those who must be attacked. And how's my forward force doing? Okay. Let's take out this thing so it stops making cannons. And we'll have you guys keep moving forward. Which take out this fortress here. A little surprised the rebels aren't making more craters, but not going to complain about that. Let's have you kind of guard these guys as they take out the fortress there. Love to get a few more of these, but our Nova is only going so fast. We are starting to get a little bit lower on resources now that I have less workers doing things. How many idle workers do I have? Only 4, it's not too bad. I guess you guys can get on carbon over here. Oh, you're in the fortress. Alright, let's have you guys head over here. Keep pressing forward. Doing pretty good over here, I think. The assault mechs are doing a good job on this building. And okay, 14 days on the monument, 13 days. 12 days. Keep an eye on that for sure. I'm gonna put you guys on defensive mode. Oh, I made some scouts, didn't I? Whoops. Just one, it looks like, thankfully. Where did I queue up the scouts? That must have been a misclick. Put you guys on patrol, in case anybody tries to get through. 5 days. 4. 3. Alright, let's do a save real quick. And when it gets to 1, I'll delete it. I'll consider that a victory, but I do want to keep going, kind of do it by conquest now that we're making some progress. And alright, that would have been victory, but we'll leave that be. And we have our anti-air turrets there, so we can always make more if we really need to. Let's move you guys forward. Okay, and you guys, let's start taking out that. I feel like they're all like attacking buildings and stupid things like that. Let's get rid of this turret. How funny would it be if mobile Famba shields had to be powered as well? I assume they have their own power core that comes with them. Ooh, that's not good. Good job, guys. They're just throwing like tons of units at us, but with our very strong Confederacy mechs, and our artillery actually is really good too. Let's have you guys come join the fun. These guys are good against like everything, but okay, let's take out that, and I think we probably have enough stuff. Not enough Nova crystals. Okay, that's okay. All right. Let's put you guys in offensive mode now, since you're actually doing some attacking. Let's take out that guy, and you guys kind of guard them. And these guys are important as well in case they send troops after us, which I'm sure they will. All right. So how are the point totals doing? We're doing pretty good. So is actually our ally, Mr. Takrab. Not sure who he is in the canon. Okay, we are being attacked by more than we should be. Yeah, these things are... Let's take out that power core. They kind of ventured, I guess, a little bit too far. These guys are not really defending them as well as I hoped they would. Have a couple of you guys come down here. We can actually block off this choke point. It seems to be where most of the enemies are coming from. See, there's like attacking buildings, which is not your purpose at all. Alright, very nice. I think we've lost most of our artillery, but we have more on the way. make some more spider droids too, since we have some space. And how are you guys doing? Not bad, not bad at all. I think I lost my pummels, unfortunately. We still have the artillery. Which is good, because we're going to need some more anti-building forces. Let's make some more of these guys. I was hoping that would be artillery and not anti-air stuff. Oh, the Wookiees are helping out. Regroup, regroup. This is bad. Get that guy off of the artillery. Alright, the artillery is definitely proving its value. Yeah, stop attacking buildings when you're being attacked by their units, please. Gotta almost micromanage these guys. Alright, let's kind of let them have some, just wreak havoc there. Everyone target the enemy and attack. What do you think I've been doing, buddy? And nerf captured. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Thought I saw a holocron, which is the shiny dome of these guys. Oh, okay, we need some anti-air guys, because I see some A-wings. What did I do with some of the anti-air guys? Bring them forward. And let's have you guys take out the shield generator. Need some spider droids. I see lots of Gungan troopers up here. You guys can retreat because I don't see... Okay, there's the mechs. Let's park you guys by the mech factory where the mechs will tend to come from. Yeah, so I said I wasn't going to do Conquest here, but I honestly thought we were a goner unless we went for the Monument. Apparently I shouldn't have despaired so easily. I think if I had to guess, I kind of want to check... I guess I can't check the recording too much now. But we're not doing so well down here. We might have to kind of do a strategic retreat. Because these guys are really good against all my mechs. And uh-oh, where's my anti-air dudes? Good job. So you take out him, you take out him. Okay. I think I need some troopers actually. Because you can make them fast. I haven't even upgraded all the troopers yet. And they're actually, they can do a lot of heavy repeater fire. Since they are, of course, repeater troopers. Look at all of our power cores. Love it. Let's put you guys up here a little bit. And let's use this one to do some speed research. And okay, you guys can go join in the fun as well. Alright, cool. And you guys are just destroying random prefab shelters, which is not super helpful. Okay, looks like the Gungans have extended way back into the little pocket back there. So we'll have to really kind of mow them down. And the Republic is trying to help out this guy, which is good, because then they're not attacking this guy, so... Oh, this guy's probably a goner, but... Yeah, I need to figure out... I mean, in theory, these guys should be good against... I mean, they're good against each other, but... These guys should be good against those things. Let's get rid of that fortress. I wonder if I should actually capture the nerfs, because we are still pretty early for more food. I didn't see where they were actually grabbed from, though. Let's put you guys on defensive mode over here. Alright, let's move you guys forward and just keep marching forward. Should have enough of you guys now to take out this fortress. Actually, take out the power core first. Get rid of those troops before they do more damage. Yeah, maybe one of you can head over here just to take out the workers. They don't try to spread. And that guy's attacking things that don't really need to be attacked, but hey, at least he's helping. He's got a bunch of units there too. He's doing something with. Not quite sure what. Alright, new battle group here. These guys are doing okay. How are you guys doing though? Not as okay. Let's move you guys forward. We do still have some pummels though, which is good. Let's get some more spider droids. Kind of regroup you guys. That seems pretty good. And do the pummels down here and the artillery up there, although artillery's pretty good too. Alright, this guy's coming, which is actually really helpful right now. Good job, teammate. This thing's almost dead. Take out you as well. Trying to build a wall there, it seems. Alright. This is going really well. This thing is still powered though, so let's take him out. You guys can back up a little bit. There's a nerf. I wish I could put the nerfs inside the area here, but I can't. Let's keep the nerfs tucked away over here, and I'll have you kind of guard him. Maybe I can grab a worker somewhere and pull him out. Hey, maybe you. Don't know how I got you, but that's okay. Not enough ore. Okay, let's get a little bit more ore. You guys can go back to work on more carbon. We are getting a little bit low on resources, actually. I feel like for once we actually have a good balance. Take out that fortress. That'll be the last big piece of resistance here. We are getting a little low on spider droids. Let's kind of take out their means of production. Gonna need some more of them. Make some more of these for fun too. And by some more I mean 2. There's 2 of them. Alright, now we can take out this. And, oh, where'd my nerf go? I think I lost the nerf. Aw. That was kind of my whole reason for making a command center here, but I'll make one anyway. Alright, here's some more spider droids, good. Oh, come down here, that's not good. Need some little spider droids if I have any. At 2. Because these things are destroying my mechs. There we go. Have I researched everything at the research center? I hope so. Never did better buildings. A little bit late at this point, but hey. Like they say, better late than never. Let's get some of these guys in since they're a little bit faster. How's our worker breakdown? Pretty good. Tons of merchants. Alright, doing pretty good here. Let's keep these guys pressing forward. That's how we win, is by gaining territory. Alright, that's more like it. They do have another fortress back here, though. Yeah, I do wish this was terminate the commander, but it is what it is. Take down this gate, too. I wonder how long that would take. Not too long. Public troopers have pretty good armor, too. Despite being, actually, they are pretty good in terms of stats. Alright, let's regroup a bit. And take down this gate here. That's my command center, thankfully. Not sure what he's building, let's put an end to that. Yeah, I do want to keep a decent amount of stuff up there. Because of that fortress. Okay, you guys are doing pretty well. Let's have one of you take out him. Poor Naboo, don't have any good troopers even this late in the game. We'll make a hole into their base here and then we'll start going for it. It's a good thing we have some anti-air. Alright, we're making progress. Let's get you guys in here to help defend. Some of you as well. Queuing them up just because it seems like we're not really keeping up with our population limit, and we are getting lower and lower in resources, which means I might need to build more workers soon. Or even I could do like more reeks and stuff. That could be fun. What do they cost? Oh, just food. Actually, a lot of food. You know, reeks could be fun actually. None of them are good against mechs, and you're actually not powered. Let's have you build the reeks instead. Let's just put a bunch of reeks over here. Maybe you. I don't even know. Where are you even coming from? Who knows? Alright, let's keep you guys kind of next to the carbon. Want to send those guys separately because they are faster. And I kind of want to take this out just so my guys stop attacking it, or my ally stops attacking it. Alright, how are we doing up here? Let's get rid of that turret. Seems to be causing some trouble. And you guys can maybe go in, take on both the Republic and the Rebellion with a somewhat skeleton army here. But I would love to get this shield generator down if we could. That'd be a good victory. Reinforcements will be on the way. We can come back and clean up this area. And some reeks. You guys could be really good against this gate and the fortress. Hopefully they're good against gates too. Alright, we've gotten into the complex here. Let's keep pressing forward. And we're being attacked from up here. It doesn't really look like it. I think everybody's kind of... We haven't actually knocked anybody out yet. So it looks like orange and cyan are down here. Yellow and purple are up here attacking me. And yeah, gray is pretty well decimated, although they're still trying. Bless their little hearts. Where's that troop center? Can make some accolades too, they're pretty cool. Let's have you build me some forward stuff over here. Keep going on that carbon. Put you back on farming. We have a few farms still going. Not a lot, but a few. And let's do a save. It's getting a little late. Depending on how late this goes, I might have to just go to bed and continue this tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm having fun, and I'm glad we're winning. The command center's trying, but let's make him pay for that. Forget the worker. We could have some Nexu attack the workers. Actually, do take out this, though. I need like a little spider droid, yeah. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's much to defend against anymore. Let's bring you guys out here as well. Have some fun. And, oh yay, backup. We could use some backup for sure. Let's take out their air base, and you don't have a lot of health left. Neither of you do, okay. Might need some new pummels actually then. Get them going because they're kind of slow. But we are pressing forward on both fronts, which is nice to see. And good, this is decimated, so we can bring you guys in. Do me a mech factory up here. Oh, need more ore, don't I? Always forget they cost just a little bit of ore, which is now thankfully pretty cheap. Alright, we're still not doing as well as we could be down here. Let's bring you guys down to help out. Get some anti-air folks into the fray as well. Alright, this gate, the Reeks don't seem to be doing that great on the gate. Since they're good against buildings, but clearly not as good as like a pummel or something would be. Alright, yeah, we're starting to lose down here. Let's get through this gap. Upgrade you guys. Didn't I send some more stuff? We're actually losing a lot of our useful units. Might want to build a shield just so I don't lose this position. Let's make a bunch more of these guys. And we'll send all of you out here. And you. Need more food. Okay, so let's start making some more food then. Okay, put you guys on here. Yeah, supporting two armies takes a lot of resources. Okay, we do have at least one pummel left. And they do tend to use Jedi if they have enough Nova. Okay, here we go, more pummels. That's what we need. Let's go to military mode. 1G and using defending us there. Alright, overall we're doing pretty good actually. We are still holding there. The Reeks are going to take a little bit of a toll as well. There we go. As long as I keep the anti-air guys here, they won't be able to use their air guys to take out my friends. The Wookiees are actually helping out up here, not the Naboo. Well, they will pay for that mistake. Let's get rid of that troop center too. Keep you guys marching forward. Alright, very nice. Oop. Got some flame troopers over here. You're actually pretty good against them, but you are outnumbered. Oh, they... That is incredibly annoying. They built a shield wall. Apparently killed my Reeks, it looks like. Not quite sure what killed them, though. Alright, why don't you build me a little bit of a forward base so I can start doing stuff more quickly here. Okay, we can actually make some more workers too. Need more of everything. But we do need more food. Thought we had a command center here. I guess we lost that at some point. These guys take carbon and Nova, so we can make a bunch more of them, which is great. That's why I really like... I'm starting to really grow to like the Confederacy, because one thing that they do well is make both good heavy weapons and good mechs. Which is really nice. Because if you have carbon and as long as you have Nova, you can make some pretty cool units. And if you don't, you can make some just good mechs. So either way, you're in good shape. I like how my enemy is sending a bunch of different units against me as well. Let's queue up more of you. Rebuild the farm, just like the glory days. It's funny because most Let's Plays I end up doing like too many resources. Let's put you guys in offensive mode actually, because okay, we have tons of these guys. They're just not attacking anything. Let's get rid of this shield generator, even though the mech factory does not seem to be shielded. Somewhere up here they did a new troop center. And looks like a new fortress as well. My ally is attacking in vain. Let's do some more of you guys. Don't care too much about the food production center. Or the prefab shelter for that matter. The trouble is they're almost like, I almost need like to send some GNOs just to go take care of all these guys. Or some Nexu could be good. Let's make some Acklays. Out of food. Didn't think I'd see the day. Nerf captured. Where was that at? Down here? And I don't really see a gate, so I guess we'll have to take out the wall, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't actually see where those nerfs were that I just heard. Are they in that nursery now? But if I capture them, that shouldn't matter. Alright, we'll keep going. Yeah, I see more workers. They're building a new spaceport. They're just... okay. I need... how about you guys? You can take out the workers until I get the next two down here. Well, that's my building there. That's fine. Okay, he's starting to make some progress. They don't have a gate, unfortunately. Because that'd be nice to destroy, and then we can get through. And they're actually rebuilding. See, they're rebuilding almost as fast as I can attack them. At least we're keeping them off of the trees now, where they can get more stuff. Might need to make some more artillery. Okay, let's have you guys... they're not really doing much over here. The Gungans might be almost defeated. Almost, but not quite. They're gonna probably fly some fortresses, aren't they? Let's bring them down there, though. Oh, okay. Looks like the Wookiees have found us. Don't really care about the anti-air turret because nobody really uses air on my team. The Wookiees are trying to save their allies, but in vain, I'm afraid. Alright, we are making progress. Yeah, this is when it would have been really useful to have a terminate the commander victory condition. I'm gonna bring you guys down here just to kind of defend them a bit. Nope, see that's the problem too, is then we start getting like the Jai starfighters there. Because when you don't keep your troops together, it becomes an issue. See, now there's nobody there to defend those guys. Except I guess these. Oh, good. Keep pushing forward, because if you don't... see, now we're gated in. Gah. Tear down this gate. I need to get back out again. They've been very clever by trapping us in here, because now we can't really... if that Wookiee turns around and comes for us, we could be in trouble here. Thankfully, they don't seem to be. Let's get you guys moving forward as well. We are accumulating plenty of resources. Which means I can make more of one of my favorite units. There's some Nexu. Of course, now most of the workers are already dead. Why don't you guys come down there and see what you can do. Alright. We just cannot seem to kill that gate and keep it down. Once you guys take out that turret, that'll help. So in theory, these things should be really good against all these mechs and troopers and all. Okay, you guys can get on, I guess, on carbon for now. And you guys can go over there. Alright. None of this really matters at all. Maybe the nursery. Oh, see, that's what I was worried about. Get back. Come on, ally, defend me. Open the gate. Good, through the gate. Okay, luckily we seem to have saved most of these guys. I feel like they could just keep building command centers forever, though. I'd like to kill like their fortresses, which are much more unit intensive. Or their troop center would be. Let's go for the power core. Get to the power core, and you guys please defend them. Even though I know you're not really anti-trooper units. I don't seem to have any spider droids. We're actually getting really low on units, so let's fix that. That's my ally in the red, thankfully. Again, they're attacking gates and not things they should be attacking, like the fortresses. Alright, we're making some progress. Take out that thing too. Yeah, I could really use some of those little spider droids. Do have you two. You could help out a little bit, I guess. And then we're actually starting to make a bit of an offensive again. Even though he's in second to last place, because I've decimated most of his stuff. I do see one trooper over there. Okay, here we go. That's what we need more of. We just need more units in general. And maybe you could come up here and actually attack that giant starfighter that's terrorizing my ally here. Look at him rebuilding the gate. They're trying. Oh, and I have you guys doing nothing. I probably could have used your help a while ago. I might as well just make like a giant force of Geonosians to go through and start cleaning up some of these workers, because otherwise we're not going to get anything done. Let's put your rally point forward now that we're moving forward here. And I'll also need some pummels. Alright. Oh, where's my anti-air stuff? Don't tell me I lost all the anti-air stuff. Sure, I have some, right? No? Did I really lose it all? See, as soon as I do this, I'm gonna find them then. Alright, well, you guys keep moving forward. Yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention over here. It shows. Lost most of my army except a couple guys here. And all these guys are very vulnerable to these snow speeders which they're making. And you don't need to be attacking the fortress. Please. These guys are doing kind of horribly, actually. Mayday, you're under attack. Are you? Oh, over here. Okay, you are kind of under attack. Very sneaky, Mr. Purple. Very sneaky. But I see no anti-air guys, which means the and the destroyer droids, all of our unique units. Okay, you guys come into here. Okay. Let's keep pressing forward, slowly but surely. Might take a break soon too, just because it's starting to get really tedious. Yeah, I see. I think in a way this is kind of where they have like the monument as an option, because killing all their workers, especially like a forest map like this, is just so tedious. Because they can just keep making command centers and making more workers, and as long as they have farms and carbon to make the farms with, or they can trade at the spaceport. See, they have guys over there, they're just having a field day. They're starting to rebuild in the areas I've already kind of destroyed. Which is not very nice. So, I mean, at some point, let's get some of you guys down here to defend. At some point, like, building the monument is the way to go. Alright, well, let's do more workers so we can get more resources then. And I'll put some of you guys on farming. Lonely carbon worker up there. Pretty soon we can make a backdoor into their camp. But yeah, this could almost go on forever. Alright, because we're not the population cap, I think I should start making some more troopers. And because I'm kind of multitasking so much, we're actually starting to lose ground a little bit up here. And he apparently decided to make a weapons factory that I didn't notice, or maybe it was there and I just didn't see it before. And they rebuilt the gate. Where are, I don't even see any workers. How are they doing this? Are they just sneaking right past my people? Let's keep you over here in defensive mode. Like, I really don't even see any gray workers anymore, so he should be... There's one. There we go. Okay. One down. Thank goodness. Alright, so you guys take down this. Hey, okay, and he destroyed his fortress. Alright, good. Well, glad he is finally defeated. Next up is going to be Mr. Yellow here, who has a seemingly endless supply of these guys. But that's okay, because we can actually do the same. Probably have enough too. I think I'm just getting kind of like bad about redoing a lot of my units, which is part of the problem. When they die, I'm just letting them stay dead as opposed to building more. I'm not sure what happened to the Acklays, but I would like a bunch of them. Okay, let's build up our mech army again, because they're really the bread and butter of our fighting force. We'll start moving those guys forward too. You guys can ignore the gate now. And you can take out him. So slow. Alright, meanwhile down here, it's like wherever I'm not paying attention, my army just doesn't know what to do. And they're starting to kind of come back in here. I guess I have one guy helping out with that. Let's move you guys in here. And some more spider droids over here. Definitely getting low on food. So I almost need to leave these two guys here just to keep these workers from repopulating everything. Maybe even send somebody down here to work my way down here. You guys are not good at that. I keep telling you that. I guess we can take out the Jedi Temple. Or at least my allies helping out too. That'll, in the long term, I think, make this game not take like super duper forever. Okay, these Reeks are either not, they don't have a bonus against the gate, or they're just really bad because clearly this is not working. Alright, let's see how good these accolades do. Just like the Battle of Geonosis. Kind of, sort of. That was more Jedi. I was gonna say the accolades should be good against Jedi, but that wouldn't really make too much sense, because Anakin did beat them. Spoilers. Okay, take out this thing. I want to take out kind of everything. Okay, we are through. Okay, you guys take out the power core. You guys take out the turret. And you guys just kind of move in to defend them. What's going on up here? Oh. Okay. You guys can go back on carbon. Can also make some mounted troopers too, which might be useful. Let's put you guys on farms. 1, 2, 3, and okay, we'll put 3 on farms, 1 on carbon. Nope, and you guys didn't do so well there, did you? Alright, these are not the best laid out farms in the world, but it is what it is. Yep, that's horrible. Alright, keep going on the carbon. Keep going on the Nova. So you do some speed research here. And, yeah, definitely could use some more food. Okay, BE. Alright. How are we doing on offense? You guys are going to be on attack mode now. Well, despite the AI's best efforts, we are making progress. Not the AI as in like my enemy, the AI as in like my troops' inability to do anything productive when they're not being micromanaged. Okay. Because his workers can just like, keep rebuilding things over and over again. I'm really fortunate that pummels are so good against buildings. Oh, we have some troopers here I could have used the whole time. I was about to say, what's that little dot up there? Could do mounted troopers too, this could be useful, but they cost a lot of food. Yeah, everything costs food except you guys, so let's make a bunch of you. Alright. We'll head down here first, try to take out the Naboo. Definitely need more soldiers though to finish them off. Right, now we're getting somewhere. I think the Reeks are starting to make a difference. Let's do a save. I'll go maybe, let's say I'll defeat one more civilization, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I was hoping to finish the game tonight, but I guess if I'd done the monument way, I would have. That was my original plan. They built a turret there. That's cheeky. I'm gonna build some of you guys just so I can send you against that turret, and then move you elsewhere as well. Alright, keep moving forward here. And I think we need a lot more pummels. I'm gonna make some forward base out here too, that'll save a lot of time. see only one pummel right now. I had a bunch more. They must have been caught undefended. Ha, look who's back. And they rebuilt the wall. Okay, you know what else I'm going to do? Make a bunch of Geonosians. And we'll send them over kind of... I guess I can probably send them due south. There's an anti-air turret, though, that I didn't think I was going to need to take out, but apparently I did. Comes back to bite me. Alright, well... we lost our pummel now, too, which means this fighting group is almost useless without anti-building stuff. Yeah, I have these guys, but the trouble is it's just too easy to rebuild a troop center. Let's focus on this area for now then, because yeah, we actually have a decent army up here. Okay. I say that, but actually most of the army is repeater troopers, so maybe not as good as it could be. At least we have a lot of repeater troopers. That's good, because if anybody tries to come in here, they'll just overwhelm them with numbers. We do have a few mech destroyers mixed in too, for good measure. But I would like some more. Okay, let's same thing we just did to that guy, let's do to this guy. And I think, what's his name? Captain Hubo Neva's days are numbered. Yeah, the worst thing I really don't care about. Keep marching down. That's not going to keep him alive. Actually, the Republic is not doing so great either. Although the Republic has a lot of workers down there, so that's going to be hard to actually get rid of them until we get rid of those fortresses. Okay, you guys are now in defensive mode. You are in defensive mode already. Okay, workers. Normally I would start by building a fortress, but let's build a command center. You know what, we do have plenty of Nova. Let's buy some more, let's make a fortress. Can make some more Geonosians and things. Okay. Keep you guys kind of defended. Hoping you guys are not being very efficient. My fault. All right. Yeah, I don't know if it was intentional or otherwise, but they have rebuilt, like, they've either built or I just didn't take down their turrets. Wow, that has some range. Okay. That was useless. Let's have you kind of gather up, I guess down here instead. And you guys can join in over here. Alright, cool. Now we're making some progress. That being said, I'm not quite sure what the end game is here. Oh. Let's bring you guys down here as well. Well, we might have a new record of points, at least a personal record, or at least a personal recent record. Oh, you guys, that's right, I did save you guys. Oh, so all my guys are just dying to the anti-air turret, okay. I mean, I shouldn't pay attention to that still, but there's just like too much going on. Alright. And yeah, we're actually not doing great here at all. Okay. Make me a mech factory, please. Wow, okay. Take out the cannon. That's gonna be... I just built this fortress. Ugh. They really put up a defense against that quickly. I was not at all expecting that. And it's gone. Easy come, easy go. I feel like as soon as I made the base, they started attacking me more. Is that my imagination? It seems like it for sure. Alright, well, let's buy some more ore. Try again. Let's make it a little further out here this time. No. Where did that cannon even come from? I guess I killed it, but still. There's kind of a nice synergy there. If I had that shield generator going, I would have the shield capability, which would be great. Okay, let's have you guys attack this thing. Good thing is command centers are powered on their own, so with that power core up and running, that's going to be probably the most important thing. And why don't you build me a second mech factory? Let's just do 2 more. Or do they take ore too? Oh, okay. Actually, there's that turret there, isn't there? Did you guys ever take that out? Nope. Okay. Let's do some pummels. I was really using pummels for the below group intentionally to kind of divide up our unit types, make things a little more interesting, but I think it just makes more sense to do that. Alright, that's helpful. Now we have a good kind of base here. Can make some troop centers and heavy weapons factories and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, why don't you build me 1 more of these guys. And heavy weapons. And a second power core. Alright, and now you guys can come help defend my forward forces. Alright, making progress. I'll leave you guys there for now. Okay. Got rid of that fortress, but now we're starting to have our army thinned by quite a bit down here. Getting a little low on carbon. But if we have food, that's pretty good. Let's do... just get a bunch of units out quickly. Oh yeah. Oh, we're about to lose this whole army. Alright, retreat. Okay, luckily we have some of these guys just in time. They'll be good against all these troops. And we can start kind of regrouping a bit here and pushing forward again. Yeah, I do like how the enemy actually has a nice diverse fighting force here. That's giving them much better odds than they normally would. But so do we. Okay, you guys can start attacking things now. And probably need a few more anti-air, actually. Repeater troopers get made fast, too, which is really nice. Okay, let's take out this fortress. You can take out their little mech factory here. And okay, there's not a lot of carbon around here. So let's put you guys over here then. Thank you for the support. And I still want more pummels too, I think. Oh, there's two of you. Are taking on the Wookiees as well. So let's send you guys down there. Yep, they are knocking out our pummels. Slowly but surely. Oh, okay, well... Oh, that's not good. What happens if I try to attack this guy? It'll do some damage to him. Oh! A lot more than I thought. I guess he kind of is a building when he's stationary. That's interesting. I thought it would do like, 1 damage per second or something, but hey. I don't know what they're going to do to this guy. Let's kind of just send them in here. Okay, I don't have many anti-building units, but let's try it. That guy is not doing so great anyway. You guys are really good against soldiers, so have at it. Okay, we are getting our economy going again, which is nice. Of course, as soon as I say that, we start losing some farms. Oh, I see an air cruiser. That's not great. And they're also destroying my stuff again.
Attack orders verified.
This is fun, but this is hard too. Like, just the focus of everything that's going on. Alright, did I lose all my anti-air guys? I guess I did. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can make a Genius and warrior. Maybe he could do something. That guy's gonna obliterate my friends there. Okay, and we need some of you guys to actually support the guys who are doing the hard, heavy lifting here. Okay, I got rid of the air cruiser at least. Now you guys can probably fly down here and help out. Okay, keep moving forward. Lost most of our accolades, it looks like. And we're out of carbon. It's okay, we can do some more accolades then. Could even do some more other stuff too, but... Alright, there we go. And I don't know if I own this yet. Am I about to own this, or is this just like there for show? Might be there for show. Alright, luckily there is a gap. And yeah, those are shield walls. I don't really want to bother with that, so let's keep pressing forward. Especially without pummels. Let's get rid of this anti-air turret. You know, workers could be a good, cheap fighting force for buildings too. Make some of those guys, because they can actually take out that fortress perhaps, and then I can get rid of all those workers, which would be awesome. Alright, well, our ally is doing good at least. We are not. Actually, you know what? Why don't you guys... Where's the healthy one? You can take out this fortress. What makes it hard too is that, if you aren't aware, the enemies get free resources every 10 minutes. I think it's 500 of each resource. So it's not a ton, but it's enough to be like annoying. Oh, I need new power cores. What I need. Alright, getting low on carbon again. Let's make you guys a little more efficient. Alright, we're getting there. Nerf captured. Where was that at? Need to send an anti-air guy up there. Oh, there we go. Okay, sweet. I actually would love to get those nerfs. Let's really try to actually go for them because we actually are getting a little low on food, so should be a good place for them. Are you shooting the nerfs? Okay, you better not be shooting the nerfs. And it looks like my red friend's trying to get him, but we should be okay on that regard. Don't want to kill the nerfs by accident. You take care of this gate. You guys kind of stand here too, just to guard the nerfs. It's a race. My money's on the pummel, because even with like a bunch of workers in here, yeah. And those guys should hopefully clean up the workers as they try to escape. Look at them rebuilding the wall again. So brave. There's that nerf trying to get away, but he won't. Good job. I might have actually lost. Oh, don't shoot the nerfs. You shoot those guys. Don't shoot the nerfs. Oh, good. The gate's open. Okay. Everybody through. Did they kill the other nerfs? What happened to the other nerfs? Oh, there they go. Okay, should be walking back this way then. Yeah, my little anti-air guys are not doing great against the big mighty thing there. Alright, I'm also just getting kind of tired of doing this over and over again. We are making progress, but again, I know I keep saying this over and over again. I really wish I had made this Terminate the Commander. Alright, you've got rid of that wall. Good job, good job. Okay, keep moving forward. Oh, an air cruiser, great. Why don't you take him out? And that guy too, yeah. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Alright, keep marching forward. I don't have any more reeks, but I do at least have these guys. Should park these guys in front of the troop center. Okay, and we do a lot of resources, so let's once again queue up all of our... Actually, Actually, we're at our population limit though, so let's queue up some good stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'll be staying awake until I get another person dead, because I need to go to bed. Probably about now. Alright, let's start rebuilding our army, shall we? The weird thing is we're at our population limit, so do we just make too many more workers, or what is using my population up? I guess I have a big army here. Maybe I have too many over here. Maybe we'll focus on this side first. I mean, the rebels are not doing great. They don't have a lot left. And the Naboo also don't have a lot left. They're just very resilient. Taking their nerf section would be a big help. I mean, I do need these too. I need everything. Right, let's kind of put you guys on defensive mode so I don't lose this position here. Oh, I do have a pummel. Alright, let's keep pushing then. And we have my ally helping me, I think, somewhere. He's attacking this thing, which I will attack as well, just so he will stop doing that. Alright, we are making good progress, and where did you come from? They're trying to rebuild, clearly. Like a fleet of pummels. I should make some more pummels, because they will speed things up a little bit, which is desperately needed at this point. You guys are my carbon workers. Okay, but now I'm out of pummels. We're going anti-air mobiles.
Target in sight.
Wonder if I can take out the Naboo and then call it a day. If my ally could help me, you know, defend against the guys that are attacking my pummels, I'll use the pummels to take out their fortresses. But I need you guys to, like, defend my dude. Like, he's right there attacking me. That'd be nice. You're, like, meant for that. Oh, and okay. Send you guys out here. Yeah, we're just unfortunately at our population cap. Which seems to be because of everything we have going on over here. So let's keep pressing over here. Get that fortress down. Anti-air mobiles move forward. Plenty of spider droids. Yeah, we have a nice big army over here, so I do appreciate that. Troopers are pouring in from over here, so we'll move those guys accordingly. Alright, nice. The Naboo are still pushing, though. It'll get easier, too, once we have less opponents, obviously. Yeah, I'm very worried about this fighting force here, because we're like almost out of stuff. Yay, reinforcements, just in time. Farms depleted, it looks like. I did research, yeah, okay, good. How much is this out of curiosity? 15,000, of course. Alright, you guys are being attacked. Let's get them away from our base. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Sturdy little workers there, aren't they? Keep sending those things against me. I think if we clean up these workers, we should be in pretty good shape. It's kind of, and yeah, the Naboo is just rebuilt over there, so. Alright, I'll give this about 5 more minutes, then I'm going to call it a night one way or the other. Let's get you guys out here to help out. There we go. Okay, I really need to make more spider droids though, of both varieties. I could really use an anti-mech thing, like the rebels have those fighters, and the Naboo have their mounted troopers. That would be nice. You know what I might even do? Maybe just make a bazillion mounted troopers, because the Confederacy has pretty good mounted troopers too. That could be fun. Okay. He's repairing his fortress. Keep making more and more workers, don't they? Let's put your rally point down here. Alright, now that the pummel's here, we should be getting somewhere. Build another fortress. Now I know what being an exterminator feels like. Hey, my ally has a cannon. Thank goodness. Luckily, I'm pretty sure he gets stuff as well. Those free resources. Okay, if you guys can come into here. And you guys too. Do have to watch out a little bit for that fortress, but they don't have nearly as good of a range as the as other stuff does. Now we're starting to lose back here because I haven't been paying attention to this area in a bit. Let's bring you guys down here. The good news is we are pressing forward, and we do have lots of resources now, so that's nice. In fact, we have so many. Let's start making some good units too. Same down here. Okay. Wookiees are trying. Yep, and he's built another command center base down here. It never ends. Let's put you down here too, and let's put you on some pummels. The fun never ends. Hey, there's some pummels. The scoreboard at the end of this is going to be insane. Yeah, you guys have to. I've got to get rid of these guys because they're the bread and butter of. I keep saying bread and butter. They're the workforce, literally. Because 500 every 10 minutes is not really that much. So if I can kill all their workers and stop them getting resources, then Naboo's going to be just not expanding, which means I can finally exterminate them. Okay, do take out the power cores. That's going to be where we need to go. Alright, move in. And what was that? Something captured? maybe a nerf, don't know. Don't see any more workers on those farms at least, so I think we're close to wiping out the Naboo. I really want to keep going, but I know I probably shouldn't. Okay, they're garrisoning. Oh, there's some of you guys down here. Let's go take them out. Okay, that's what we need. More of those guys. Okay, and we have some of you guys to help out, kind of in this mid area here. We should be shutting down their economies pretty effectively now. Let's bring in the next group. Getting attacked by the Wookiees and the rebels here, though. And, alright, that's a pummel, so he can take it even with 2 fortresses there. Losing farms again. Yeah, we're doing really good. Well, that's because we could be on trade, honestly. But we could make good mechs for days at least. Maybe I'll make a couple more of these guys. And I could sell some of this stuff too. We're down to 120, although we don't really need it. I'm gonna buy some while we can, though. You help out with that. Don't know why this guy's not attacking me, but let's take him out. Alright, we're doing good. Let's keep doing some damage to you. Yeah, as this army shrinks, the other ones expand, so it's kind of just back and forth, back and forth. I'm getting worried about this guy, though. Do I have any more stuff to bring down? I do. I need to get your rally points reset. That's part of the issue here. Alright, we do have a nice, good, diverse fighting force. But their air is very strong. They are the rebels after all. It's kind of what they're known for. I like how they left me a gap there. That's been very convenient. Go. Why don't you help out over here? Oh, he's stealth. That's why. I'm gonna let him go actually and do something else. Yeah, that's not really a fighting force. Alright, you guys gotta be doing more productive stuff while my other forces are entrenched. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna try to actually take that out just by attacking it with stuff, because that'll actually use his resources. If you attack the worker, they'll stop doing it automatically, but they do lose what resources they put into it, but the more I take down the health, the more they just pump into it. So, yeah. I'm not sure if he needs to finish. Could he finish the fortress without the health bar going all the way up? And would it just be a fortress that's born on fire? I'm not sure it works that way. I think it needs to probably get to full health, but I could be wrong. Might find out. Yeah, I think he's just continuously using his resources, which is great. Alright, those workers are not getting away. We're getting lower on units again, so let's requeue up some stuff. You guys can take care of that. Nope, not scouts, not scouts. Got him. I don't think he's gonna make any more workers. I could be wrong, but let's get you guys up here. I think what Wookiee are we fighting? Well, actually, yeah, Sar Laputa. He's the Wookiee. Will be our main enemy by the looks of it. Let's start pressing forward with you guys too. Well, I'm wrong, he did make another worker. Okay. So I don't know where this guy is actually taking his stuff to when he farms here. I don't see like a food processing center or anything unless I'm just missing it. Oh, there we go, command center, okay. Let's get some, I wonder if you, what range do you guys have? 8+3, that's pretty good. You could probably take this out from across the way. Let's put you over here on the gate. Alright, we're getting there. I wonder if that might be the end of the Naboo. You guys keep moving in. And then I will save the game, which I know it's been a while, because I keep thinking I'm like 5 minutes away from just, you know, moving on with my life. Oh, you guys are being... At least it's not the rebels with their... Oh, where's our anti-air stuff? Did we lose all our anti-air stuff? This army's been like destroyed. Luckily, we have other armies to take its place, but... Okay, you guys are gonna have to retreat. Hey, nerf's captured. Until we can get some anti-air stuff. Kind of lost my rally point position there. Alright, once you two get there... Yay, okay, the Naboo have resigned. Keep retreating, guys. Actually, you guys can take out these pesky things. Oh, this scoreboard is going to be amazing at the end of the game. Okay. Keep moving up, keep moving up. Oh, they've lost like all their health. Where did those two go? Alright, everyone regroup where this guy is. Maybe that's the two of them there. Yeah, they do have stealth. And oh, I also need some anti-air guys down here, which I thought I had. Mess of heavy weapons there. Apparently I could use a few more though. Alright, well, I say we have a pretty good fighting force here. Despite the Rebels' best efforts, or the Republic's best efforts to take us down with their air units. If I can just get these guys in, we should be in pretty good shape. The Rebels are almost dead, and then we can kind of assault the... Okay, let's get you guys moving down here now. The Wookiees and the New Republic, or the Old Republic, I guess. The Galactic Republic at the same time. But anyway, I did say I would go to bed, and I really do need to do that, so thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in a few after this break. Alright guys, we are back, and forgive me if you hear a noise in the background, that's just my fan going. If it's too loud, let me know, but hopefully not, because it is summer and it is starting to get warm. So we have 2 enemies down, and 3 to go, and that's not good. Nice. Caught him just in time. But I do think Captain Nueva's day or Captain Neva's days are numbered. No, what's going on over here too? I wouldn't mind defeating him because he seems to be making a lot of air cruisers at his fortresses there. And if we could take him out, that'd be nice. Republic might also have some fighters, but they're not as dangerous as the snow speeders that the Rebel Alliance has. Definitely not as dangerous as the air cruisers, which can take away apparently over half our health in one shot. So I probably should spread these guys out more. Alright, starting to press forward. And population, we're pretty well capped. Let's go back to military mode here. Okay, you guys can come up here and, okay, there we go. That's more like it. Let's get this fortress out of here. And yeah, we'll kill the power core. That seems worth it. Oh, that's not good. Let's get rid of that berserker before he takes out that dude. Let's get you guys in there. And okay, we can kill this thing. Other than that, let's kind of keep moving in here. I'm gonna make sure those berserkers don't kill all my friends there. Let's get you guys on this fortress as well. And these spider droids can kind of park here and take out everybody who attacks them. I wouldn't mind a pummel on that command center because it's also doing some decent damage. But the artillery might have to do here. Alright, how are you guys doing? Alright. Nope, he killed one of my spider droids there. Alright, we are making some progress though. Let's kind of gather you guys back here a bit so that the spider droids can take out, the strike mechs can take out the troopers, which is what they're good at after all. And okay, got you guys coming in. It really does seem like... okay, you know what we can do at this point though? With our workers. They've been very helpful, but I think at this point we could probably use more military. And let's queue up some more stuff here. Alright, that's all we got from him. But let's queue up more for these guys. And we can do some reeks as well. Might be helpful. Alright. Let's keep marching forward. A long march of progress, and there is a cannon there. Hey, a holocron. That could be useful. What I actually don't have here is anything to really attack buildings. So luckily I'm making some of them. Alright, in the meantime, you guys are good against buildings. Not you, but these guys. Okay, command center's gone. What else can we take out? Let's kind of march to the north a bit. And what are you building? A Jedi temple? I don't think so. Okay, here comes some reeks too. That'll be helpful. Let's get these buildings taken care of too. And we'll move these guys in for some ground support. Let's just gather up all of our random resources here. Where are you guys heading? Way down there. Okay, let's put the rally point up here instead. That's why these guys keep ending up down here. Because that's where I told them to go. Alright, we're starting to converge, which is pretty cool. Kind of gather you guys back up again. Maybe over here, though that turret's kind of annoying. Yeah, we'll need to take out some of those buildings, some of the infrastructure. Not the prefab shelters, not as worried about them. Let's get this shield generator down. Maybe you guys can help out with that. I'll worry about that in a second. So you guys go near the anti-air base. You guys can kind of stand over here and kind of guard them. Hey, oh look at that, the Wookiee resigned. Korthithar. Really expected the rebellion to resign first, but I will take it. 3 down, 2 to go, and he is attacking the fortress. Let's get some help on the fortress. And I need an anti-air mobile if I can afford one. I know I have some somewhere. There they are. Let's put some of you guys over here to get those Jedi Starfighters destroyed. And I see some mechs attacking my friend. Okay, you guys can attack that thing. And how are we doing on this? Pretty good. Shields are down. Everybody seems to be participating, taking out some fighters. Let's get you over here. Seems like most of the fighters are coming from the fortresses. Bye-bye cannon. Alright, so there are fortresses up here, and there's some workers we'll need to take out, so let's get like a little strike force here. I bet you guys could just kind of sneak up here and take out these workers. And that might be all it takes to make Captain Neva resign. I wouldn't mind that, because I'd like to finish up this game, maybe even start another game tonight. Just, you know, play for half an hour or so before bed. These things are sturdy. Well, there's actually quite a few of them. This sounds like a job for, I was going to say Geonosians, but not these Geonosians. I really want some Geonosian warriors. We could make some bounty hunters, that could be fun, but don't see a lot of Jedi, so... Alright, now that most of the fortresses are gone. Yeah. Okay, you guys don't need to worry about that. Come over here, though. These guys are idle, but they still could be an issue. They might prevent him from surrendering. And they do have another mech factory up there, too, so let's take you guys over here. Here's my ally doing his thing. Why don't you help out as well? And we'll bring in a pummel. Could take out that fortress, but not sure we really need to. There's the Geonosians. Alright, go for it. And the destroyer droids. All the unique units doing their job. Alright, so I don't think the Rebel Alliance will be alive very much longer, which means we can move on to the Republic. And there we go. What'd I say? Alright, the Wookiee has resigned, even though he has some forces left. Let us converge and take out this command center. And I do see some more workers, but I'm imagining once we kill the command center, we'll be in pretty good shape. Why don't you finish off this fortress? It's too weak to actually house anybody, but still, it'll be shooting us as long as we let it live. Alright, we're making some good progress here. Need okay, a few more units. Let's get you guys in here. The Reeks might be faster, so... Oh, and look at all these guys gathered up. Alright. Yeah, there should be no problem at all. And then I do need some folks who are getting us buildings to come in here. Take out that command center, although nobody's in there now, but they're running to it. Let's do one last save. And then we will blow this thing and go home. To quote a favorite movie of mine. You guys might have seen it. Okay, these guys aren't really good against troopers, but I don't see the spider droids, so little spider droids. Nope, what's he building up here? A new fortress. Oh, there's lots of workers up here. Okay, we'll have to kind of make our way up that way then. Move them up there to defend. Let's bring a couple of these guys up here too. Yeah, they actually seem pretty good against the fortress once they have enough numbers. Let's have you take care of this worker just so we can't build any more. That'll be quicker than trying to destroy it. And what else do I have that I can bring up here? You guys. over here. Oh yeah, they have lots of workers. Almost need some Nexu, but I think I'm at my limit. Let's move you guys in here as well. I really want, here we go. Now we're talking. Some folks who can destroy buildings. Yeah, because his base is actually more extensive than I thought it was. Pummeling attack mode. Alright, that should be good for this final stretch, I think. If I can bring you guys in carefully, you can help out too. There come the workers. Wish I had more of the artillery. I thought I did. Oh, I do. Alright, why don't you guys head over here, because they're trying to rebuild, clearly, where that rebel cannon is. Maybe you guys can start trying to hunt them down. Yeah, they have a new troop center somewhere, too. Where would I find the troop center? Aha, over here they have a little base. They're trying to rebuild even more. They have 2 troop centers. They are the Republic. Rebuilding their space fort. Yes, our Labuda is not giving up easy. Actually, let's get you guys to come down south here. Let's get you guys, whoops, in defensive posture back here. The Republic doesn't have much of an air force, but they could. I guess we should destroy that mech factory. Okay, you guys come down here as well. And how are we doing up here? Might need a few support units. Take out that guy, take out the cannon, although the cannons aren't really doing anything there. They've resigned, accepted their fate. Oh, I do see a Jedi Starfighter coming. Let's bring some of these guys over. Let's get you guys way out of range of here, and these artillery will just keep mowing things down. Not sure there's any nerfs in there, but if they are, we must liberate them. Even though we're the Confederacy. Everybody loves nerfs, right? No nerfs. Very sad. Alright, let's do... Not sure it's even going to make a difference, but... Unfortunately, the Trade Federation is still kind of, well, I don't know, they are... These guys are useful because they are sending mechs against us still, so... And looks like we have a few guys attacking that thing, but not quite enough. Let's get rid of the power core. And that power core as well. They've been smart with their redundant power cores here. Alright, we're almost done hunting the workers. They have an airbase, but they don't seem to be using it. They do have a cannon, it looks like. Might be some workers hiding in there. 1 pummel left. Troop center's over there. Or was over there, I should say. Alright, there's one more over here, but it's not powered, so that's good news. Let's take it out, though, and then we'll take out the factory there. That guy was, like, moving as if he was going to attack me, but maybe he decided against it. Smart berserker. Not smart enough to run away, though. Oop, actually, let's shoot you. Don't need to take out that fortress, but do want to make sure it's not attacking me. Alright, forget the wall. I love when they build walls like this. Like, what are you defending against? There's nothing there. Alright. Nope, let's stop him. And let's take out this fortress as well. And maybe one of you could take out that guy. He's trying to build up, as I thought, a new troop center. Can't have that. And they will try to run, but they cannot hide. And they cannot run either. Yeah. He's lost and just doesn't know it yet. Just time for the cleanup, which is kind of fun. I don't know. It's kind of a nice little easy reward after a very hard mission. But I would not blame you guys if you fast forwarded a little bit to the end, because there's not too much more to see here. We're just gonna tidy things up and go home. Back to Geonosis, I guess. Another mech factory? I don't think so. And another troop center again? I don't think so. Alright. One last save, and I think within the next 5 minutes he's about to surrender. 15 saves, a very long game, over 3 days, bunch of hours, but hey, I can actually say I won a 3v5 on hard difficulty against the computer, so there's that. I'll try some different setups next time. I do have a few twists in mind that I'm really excited for, to make the games a little bit more interesting. Hey, we saved the nerfs, yay! Go nerfs. Alright, it's probably the last of them here. Knock these guys out, and that should do it. There's a command center, but not sure if we need to destroy that or not. Oh, maybe, because he is making more workers. And that one probably has some workers garrisoned in it. Okay, we'll have you guys on that one, and you guys on that one. It'll be a race, although my money's on the artillery because there's many more of them. And I do have reeks and stuff too if we need them, but don't think we will. Yeah, I guess we don't destroy the command centers, they're gonna just keep making workers, so. He or she, or I'm not sure who Sar La Buddha is, but they won't surrender until they have nothing left to fight for. Hey, not the nerfs. Hey, there we go. Alright. This scoreboard is going to be very interesting. Military, 175k, not quite 200, but I'll take it. Way larger than anyone else. Not the biggest economy. We actually kept our economy pretty well balanced, I'd say, for once. Usually I way overdo it, just to make sure I have no shortage of units, but we really need a lot of units here, which helped, and then I also wanted to make sure our population wasn't too imbalanced. Oh, maybe I should have gone for 200k, but I could reload and do that if I wanted to, and just destroy some more units or gather some more resources. Alright, Technology Society, yada yada yada. 9,000 units killed. Again, we could have gone for 10,000, but I am burnt out and happy to move on. We actually lost the second most. No, we didn't. There's a couple that had higher units lost, but we lost a lot for sure. But in terms of our units killed to units lost ratio, I am definitely okay with that. Buildings raised, buildings lost, largest army, 175. How's our economy? Yeah, we didn't collect the most carbon, or the most food even, although we were pretty close there. Definitely not the most ore. There wasn't too much ore on our side of the map. Apparently King Varuna lucked out there. We did get the most Nova, thanks in large part to our trade profit, 36k, and our holocrons as well, and just the spaceport in general. Alright, first tech level 2, not too bad on tech level 3, a little slow on 4 maybe, but we really didn't need that one right away. One monument, of course we destroyed it, but we did build it, still counts. Only 3 fortresses compared to 18. I don't think I've seen that many fortresses before, that's pretty insane. And he didn't even have all the ore, that was King Varuna that had all the ore. I think he just lasted so long that his the tribute he gets from the AI or from the program probably gave him enough. Yeah, plenty. I guess these two guys just had the other holocrons. We had 3, which is about right. We have about triple what they have, roughly. Almost had the worker high, not quite. And yeah, I have no idea how they do survival to finish. I guess if you have like any units left or something, or any buildings, I don't know. There's our timeline: a big battle, a monument, another big battle, and hey, they actually recognized some of our big battles at the end too, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you did, if you stuck with it all the way through. I appreciate it. And yeah, it was a game I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I went through and won, but I don't want to do that again. I think if there's another big map like this with lots of different factions and stuff, I'll do like terminate the commander, or I'll just build a monument, or get the holocrons and then win that way, as opposed to trying to kill every single worker and command center, which obviously takes a while. I wish there was a way where you could like have an upgrade to see where all the holocrons are. That'd be cool. Just kind of like the way you can see where the commanders are, but don't think there is. I guess what you could do is you could kind of quit the game, go to where is it society? Yeah, this screen. See, see who has the holocrons that way. So that'd be one way to do it, but kind of cheating maybe. Anyway, I'll have a fun game coming up next. Actually, next will be another Trade Federation game, the one I recorded during the first intermission of this one, when I thought it would be impossible before I had the monument idea, and it turned out it wasn't impossible at all. So there's a lesson for you. Don't give up unless you really have no other option. And then I also have a kind of a short, quick Gungan game that I played afterwards. And then tonight I'll be going on to do our, I want to say 24th, 25th game, something like that, which will be the Naboo, which maybe isn't the strongest faction, but I love the design of the Naboo. I think they're one of my favorite factions, maybe my favorite one, just for that reason alone. And they have some cool units too, cool starfighters, cool mounted units from the fortress. So that should be a lot of fun. A much smaller game than this one. So yeah, if you like this, stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys again very soon.